what if I told you that at the end of 2025, during the holidays, you will be playing Super Mario Odyssey 2. Let's talk about it. Before we start, I do want to point out that this is just a theory. A Jey Theory. But anyway, it all started when I was scrolling on Twitter, and I saw a post from the Twitter account Nintendeals. To give context to Nintendeals is, basically, they just post about deals on Nintendo products. The week before Switch 2 was revealed, Nintendeals posted this. YouTubers that covered it claim Nintendeals does have his own source and sometimes has insider information.
So Nintendeals over here saying, will you be, B-E-E, picking up Donkey Kong Country Returns with a capital S HD next week? Now, on the surface, this looks like a fairly innocent tweet, maybe with a couple typos, but he also is a premium member, and if you didn't know, you can edit your tweet like in the first half hour or first hour after you make it. So with that being the case, he could have went in and fixed BEE. He could have went in and fixed the capital S, but he chose not to. Now, why does this matter? Well, BEE is an internal hardware code name. I'm stressing it, internal hardware. So the actual code name that you use with the developers and the software is ounce, but I'm manufacturing, it's BEE. That is the manufacturing line for all of the Nintendo Switch 2 stuff is BEE. BEE CPU 1 is one you guys have probably saw recently on the motherboard leaks. So the BEE is a direct reference to Switch 2. The capital S, intentional, I don't know. Maybe just hinting Switch 2. Point is that this very clearly is a lot of people thinking that this guy is hinting at a Switch 2 reveal next week. And then you have this Tommy Jez guy saying, stop messing around, just tell us the Switch 2 reveal date if that's what you're hinting at. And he says, I'm not hinting at the reveal date because I don't know the reveal date. Now, he's not saying he's not hinting at the reveal week. He doesn't know the exact day. This, to me, looks like he's clearly hinting at a reveal next.
So when I was scrolling and encountered this post, I paused for a second and said, wait, the first Super Mario Odyssey game? Not only that, Nintendeals also responds to a comment. As you can see here, the commenter asks, the first? In which Nintendeals responds with, the first. So that's when I started thinking. The Nintendo Switch 2 will be the first Nintendo console to be a direct sequel to its predecessor. The first time a console has a 2 in the title. No, the 2DS doesn't count, as it's not a sequel console in the slightest. So I thought to myself, how do you make a 3D Mario game that builds off of Odyssey and truly feels like a successor? Fans have said for a while now that they all think Odyssey has so much more potential with its capture mechanic and of course its amazing movement systems. So how do you improve upon them and unlock their true potential? Easy. Super Mario Odyssey 2. Now another thing, do you know the definition of the word Odyssey? As you can see here, it says, a long and eventful or adventurous journey or experience. Now I know that sums up pretty much any video game, however, what we need to look at is how Nintendo used the word Odyssey. What is an Odyssey, if not a big adventure around the world? Around the world, eh? Why does that sound familiar? My second to last point has to do with all the rumors we got over time saying that the next 3D Mario game will be open world. There aren't many names I could see Nintendo using for an open world Mario game. Super Mario Journey just isn't right, and Super Mario Open World is just awful. I can already see the memes if they call it Super Mario Adventure. And if the game truly is another globe-trotting adventure, why not just go with Super Mario Odyssey 2? It doesn't need a different 3D Mario game. The Switch had Odyssey, the Switch 2 can have Odyssey 2. Now my last argument isn't a big deal at first glance, but listen. As I mentioned, the Switch 2 is Nintendo's first sequel console. Nintendo has never been a fan of making direct sequels, let alone using the number 2 in their titles. However, now we have a whole console with the number 2 on it. I honestly see the Switch 2 not just being a sequel to the Switch, but its entire generation being a sequel to the last one. Tears of the Kingdom released at the end of the Switch's life cycle, technically at least, even though we're still in it, it's still technically released at the end. But weren't we not hearing rumblings about Switch 2 coming out around then? We don't know what happens behind the scenes, but I have a strange feeling Tears of the Kingdom, aka Breath of the Wild 2, the direct sequel to Breath of the Wild, the first Switch game, was maybe planned for the Switch 2. If we see like a 4K version of Tears released for Switch 2, my little theory might just be right. I really see this generation being a sequel to the last one, building upon it in new fascinating ways. Just imagine. ARMS 2, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 2. I know, sounds crazy, but hey, people want Ultimate Deluxe right now. Why not give them a sequel? Splatoon 2? Ooh, wait. Mario Kart 9 is hopefully going to feel like a sequel to Mario Kart 8. And by the looks of it, it really does look like a natural next step for Mario Kart 8. But, as I said from the start, this is just a Jey Theory. So let me know down below what you all think. Do you see us getting a Super Mario Odyssey 2 by the end of the year? Do all my points make sense? Am I going crazy? Have I been playing too much Donkey Kong and I'm going a little bit bananas now? You were saying bananas! Let me know down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.